Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
Welcome to another episode of Serial Killers Presents Bull Chat.
Good cover up.
Thank you so much.
No problem. And this is a bold chat. Believe it or not, we're here.
We're here. We missed 1 week.
2.
2 weeks in a row? No.
We've missed 2 in the last month.
Okay, so you're going to make excuses,
Ow.
but we're not going to go there. Did you pop your pimple in your ear?
I don't know. I might have. Ow.
Let me check. Oh, you did.
It hurts so bad.
You did it.
Not so good.
It feels so much better when you pop an ear pimple.
Hurts so good. Come on, baby, make it hurt so good.
Good.
Sometimes love don't feel like it should.
I actually like that song.
Today is Wednesday, May 10th.
Yeah.
5/10.
5/10. You know what they say, May 10th.
What do they say about it?
May 10th.
Okay.
That day.
All right. Well, this is Bold Chat. This is a podcast where we just talk about things.
Yes. Things.
And this is what, Stupid Man Box number 4 now? I mean, because the one that you just had me plug in didn't work so well.
Okay.
What?
Well, this is the new one, but I don't really get how the new Rodecaster works. I'm trying to learn, but it's very confusing. I was telling Newman, it has a lot more buttons and it's less user-friendly. If you push my chair down, I'm not going to be able to talk into the microphone.
But you're so much taller than me.
I know. Well, maybe you should fix that, not me.
How about that?
That works.
But
See?
now my legs don't go under the table.
Oh, God.
It's like in elementary school when they had the low thing and you couldn't get your feet underneath it.
You
Then I
poor
ran
thing.
to the sink because I wanted to wash the board and I broke my nose because I slipped on water with the big sponge. It's all flashbacks now because you made me raise my chair. Yeah.
The plight of Scott.
That's right.
You know, everything is just against you.
You know, when the scissor would come out and they didn't have the lefty ones, we talked about that. And, you know, then the paste and the
paste.
arts and crafts with the big paint jugs.
Gosh, how
I'm
could I
having
forget about the
flashbacks.
paste?
Flashbacks.
Flashbacks?
Yes.
Flashbacks?
Flashbacks. Did you ever have a classroom that had a bathroom in it?
No.
Like my kindergarten class had a bathroom in it.
No, we didn't have that.
And the toilet was like down here.
We went to Catholic school for...
No bathrooms for you.
I went to Catholic school and the one that I went to before I went to high school, they didn't even have a gym. It was a gymateria. They just had a curtain that went across.
And the tables that came out.
That was it. The church had a granite fountain and all this other crap. But let me tell you something. We didn't have a gym. We didn't have air conditioning. We didn't have 1,000,001 things. But
So explain to me, because I don't know. Are the teachers nuns?
no,
They're not. What are they?
never. The only time I ever had someone like religious was in my high school, and they had brothers who would teach.
Yeah, but shouldn't a Catholic school be like hardcore?
No, not for the most part. I mean, it doesn't have to be.
Is it like a Jesus thing at the beginning of every day? Instead of the pledge, they do Jesus, we love you?
No, you did both.
Oh.
And it was just like you would pray before each class.
Is it this thing?
Yeah.
Did I do it right?
Yeah.
I did?
Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
Did I just cross myself?
You did cross yourself.
I think I went this way. I went the wrong way, though, so it didn't work.
You were just touching a whole bunch of things.
I don't know.
with
I
it,
see
but
people do that. And also
yeah.
with you.
The one that I never understood, and I have to say,
What?
was this one, when you would do it like, you do like a cross on the head, a cross, I guess, on the eyes, and then a cross on the mouth. I never got that, so I would just kind of like look around when it came to that part and be like, yeah, cool.
I only did a church thing like once or twice. I had to go to some kids, what do they call it? The dipping? What do they call that?
Dipping?
Yeah.
A baptism?
Right. And I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
And they say if you don't want to come up, you don't have to, because I didn't know. I did the also with you, but I didn't eat the cracker or drink the blood.
So you didn't receive the Eucharist?
No.
That's what it's called.
No. The cracker is Eucharist?
Yeah, it's the Eucharist.
Does Nabisco make those?
Nabisco does not.
Okay.
But actually, I saw a video where the company that makes those has like a monopoly on like the religious cracker market. So I feel like I'm going to make a startup that's a disruptor to this industry.
Should. There should just be some company like Nabisco should just make Jesus crackers and they should just be in the supermarket.
Honestly, I wouldn't
think
be
people buy
surprised
them
if
for fun.
Nabisco probably owns
It has a hand in it.
like a subsidiary of that company.
Mondelez and
Something.
Eat Jesus.
You look into it enough and they're like, oh, wow, this company makes like $10 million a year just selling.
Well, because it probably has to be some sort of biscuit company that makes it. There's not
For
just
sure.
there's not just a Jesus crackery factory man house.
They
What?
used to do
What'd I
the
just
bread.
say?
They used to do the bread,
Yeah.
and I loved the bread.
What's the bread?
So the bread can also be like the body
of Christ?
Yes. But then I don't know why, but it was like they just stopped doing it at our church. So then it was like, then you just got the cracker, and I was like, but I want the bread. because the bread and the wine paired really well together.
Oh, geez. I don't
It
think
was
that's
delicious.
what it's all about.
And no, it wasn't. But I mean, the cracker gets like very dry very quick.
They should have Jesus butter, and you should be able to.
Please.
What?
Now you're entering sacrilege.
Why?
You don't spread him all over.
Why not? You drink them.
Okay.
You drink them, you eat them. Why
Well,
can't you
it's the
spread
body
them?
and the blood.
Here,
You're not-
spread Jesus.
Okay. I don't think we
And then
need-
eat them.
Okay.
What happened? We okay?
I think we're okay.
All right. I don't see any lightning or anything.
Yet.
Something will happen. Or something will really electrocuted in here.
When
Oh.
this episode, for some reason, that's Jesus calling.
I
He
think
said,
so.
stop it.
Jesus just arrived.
But yeah, we stopped going to church pretty much after like 4th or 5th grade. But then we went to Catholic school. So then you would go to mass every month, like once a month.
I get it. Some people are hardcore.
Yeah, I just, we stopped going. And then the once a month, and I swear on this, it was like my worst nightmare ever because like I would look around and you'd be seated with all the other classes, right? So then you'd be with like kindergartners and like 7th graders and all these other classes. And without fail, the kindergartners, one of them would always puke at mass every time.
And you
so
have
then
a thing.
I would always be like looking around. Like it was my worst. I was CIA surveillance. I was like, who's puking today? And all
Wait,
the
why?
kids,
Why are kids puking from eating the crackers?
have no, because you had to be in 2nd grade or higher. But like little kids, I don't know. Nobody understands why in like kindergarten there's always that one kid who's like sitting there, it's like la la la, and all of a sudden it's like bleh.
And then here comes Smedley with the sawdust.
Yes, every time. It always terrified me so much.
Smedley's not a good janitor name.
Smedley?
Can I have a tissue, please?
Okay.
My nose is dripping.
But yeah, that happened pretty much
Thanks.
every time. So I would just be anxious.
What percentage of Catholic school is actually Catholic stuff?
I mean, you have a religion class.
Yeah.
And then you pray. And that's about, wow, you're so good at sports. You pretty
just
much
squirreled,
just have those
squirreled.
two things.
Carla's like, what's the squirreling about?
Yeah.
I threw my tissue to the garbage can and I missed.
Well, anyway. So yeah, we had 2 classes, religion class, and then we had a mass once a month, and then you just prayed.
See, I kind of wish we could have done that because we had Hebrew school, which was 3 days a week, and it was after regular school. So after regular school, you had to go for 2 hours to Hebrew school, and you get home until it was dark.
Yikes.
And like, what the hell?
Yeah, no.
And Sunday, too.
We did not have that. It was all just built into one.
I told you I got thrown out.
And we got, no, you didn't.
Yeah, I think I
We
did.
also got, school ended early for us. So like we would always have at least 2 weeks on the public school for summer vacation. But I will say my friends in public school, they say certain things now and I'm like, I never learned that.
Yeah, well.
They were learning like all this crazy stuff in like 4th and 5th grade. And yeah, it took us till like about 6th or 7th for that.
I mean, they were in class, teaching about the etrog and the ulav or whatever. That's the thing.
What?
And like someone backed their chair into the wall, made a hole in the wall through the plaster, and we just started throwing Sylvanian family toys in there. So we had a whole world of Sylvanian family in the wall. What's Sylvanian family?
Literally, you're just talking like I love when you say that and it's like you're just talking to yourself.
It's an 80s toy, along with like the strawberry shortcakes and the Munchie dolls.
It was the Sylvanian
The
family?
Sylvanian family. It didn't really take off that well, but if you could Google it or look at it on YouTube, Sylvanian family to collect and love. And they were like these little characters, and we pretended that they were all living in the wall because there was a hole in the wall. And then I got suspended for throwing sweet and low packets out the window.
There's just so much in there that I feel to peel it apart. We need like a double header of a bull chat episode. So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna keep moving.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Do you know I went for a massage yesterday?
you did.
Well, yeah.
What part of your
Because
body?
we're recording this on Tuesday, so I don't care. But so yesterday I said it was like a treat myself day. All I wanted when we were on vacation a couple weeks ago was a massage. That's all I wanted.
Like a full body?
I just wanted a
Scalp,
massage. My
everything?
back, just everything. It's just an hour of not doing anything, and that's all I wanted.
Balls out, the whole thing?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I keep my underwear on if I'm being honest.
Well, I'm glad you're being honest.
But says you, who probably is like a never nude and shows up and is like, I'm just gonna lay down.
No,
Just
I'm
rub
not.
my back.
I'm not a massage guy. I'm typically not, but I told you when I went on the cruise,
Mm-hmm.
I got the massage because, they offered it up and I'm like, all right, I'll take it.
Yeah.
And I said, wasn't really, I was like, do you do underwear or no underwear? She's like, well, whatever you want.
Yeah.
And I
So
said-
what did you do?
I was like, free balling, whatever.
Wow.
Took him out.
But
But then I was nervous, because I didn't want to, I was scared to turn over, when she,
can't.
what? Well, because, when she's like, all right, turn over, I told this story on the air. Is it like I have that one person that I think of, so like that doesn't happen, and so when I knew that the back was nearing the end, I was thinking of that person a lot, so I wouldn't have a problem when I turned over.
Well, I have to say,
What?
I just kept my underwear on because I just knew I just wanted my back massaged the crap out of. So I went, I treated myself to that, did some hot yoga afterwards. It was literally the perfect day. And I have never done a self-care day. I've never even been someone to even say self-care day. I always thought it was stupid, but I really got myself a massage. I saved some time for myself, and I really had like the best day ever.
Good for you. Is there a picture of you with like cucumber slices on your eyes?
No, because it was deep tissue. So if anything, it was just me.
I don't say that. I don't like that.
So she
no,
was
I don't
getting
like
in
it.
here.
No, I don't like it. They gave me like the baby massage.
It's so
they
Swedish.
wrote down, they're like, please,
I
baby.
found out that that's a Swedish massage.
Yeah.
To me, I always thought Swedish people, I don't know, I just pictured like,
They like it hard?
and they get in there. But no, deep tissue is the one you got to do.
No.
And so I did a deep tissue massage, and it was transformative.
I'm glad for you because it hurts me, and I wind up hurting after the fact. I'm like, this didn't
But it's
do
a
anything
good
for
pain.
me. No, it's not. The definition of pain is not good.
It is.
No, there's no
When
good
you
pain.
exercise, the reason why you feel sore afterwards is because your body is like rebuilding itself. You have to have pain to like get your gain.
Okay, but it's not good pain. Good pain
But
is...
no pain. No one's saying it's good pain.
You
but
did.
I'm saying it's good that you have the pain because
That's
that means
called
you
pleasure.
exerted yourself.
That's called pleasure, not pain.
But if all workouts were pleasure and then you just walked around afterwards, like, yeah,
No, I
that means you
understand.
didn't work out.
I get it, but you just said there was good pain, and I don't believe there is such
It
a thing.
is because
I
it
have
leads
a-
to good results.
I look at this zit on my arm.
I have never seen like an arm pimple.
It hurts so bad, and I put my arm like on an armrest and a whatever.
Why don't you pop it?
It hurt. No, I don't pop them. When they're ready to go, they go. That's the body just doing
Can't
its
relate.
thing. What?
Can't relate. The minute I see one, I'm like, get out of here. And then I
No.
like scratch my face up and I look terrible.
Right,
but-
that's scars. You got scars everywhere.
I do?
Scars too beautiful, but they're
Where?
scars nonetheless.
Where? Show me where.
They're under your propecia.
Oh, okay. No. Let me tell you something. Rip off of the century
Yeah,
was
that
that cream.
Didn't work so well, did it?
It didn't, and it makes me sad. But I will say, I now have one follicle. One. Out of all this cream that I've been using now for like 2-3 months, I have one follicle in the patch now, and it's so stupid looking because everything around it's like a floating
you
island.
gotta shave it.
Did you see?
Yes,
It's a floating
that is
island.
very strange. Do you remember Hashipur?
Why would I know what Hashipur is? What is Hashipur?
Before the age of Instagram and Facebook ads, there were infomercials on TV constantly. I mean, there's still some, but I mean, they were rampant. And there was this British guy who sold this Hashipur cream, and it would just make everything disappear. Like there would be a bowl of ink, and he would put this shit in there, and all of a sudden the water would be clear. And it was the biggest scam ever. So I bought like a 6-pack of it because Hashipur clean everything. I wish I had any idea how to spell it. You could actually look up the infomercial. It was this guy he did so many different infomercials. Like he was the famous infomercial guy in the late 80s, early 90s. And I don't know. I wish I could explain it better. Hashipur cream on YouTube. It's like an old British dude.
Well, the way that I'm spelling it, I feel like is it Kashi or
No,
Hashi?
It's Hashi.
Hashi.
Hashipur.
Hashi.
I don't know why I remember that. I just remember ordering it. I was like, Ma, this is so cool. Look at this. It gets the stains out. Like there'd be like a white sofa with tar on it. And he would just rub this cream on it and it would magically go away.
Was Farrah Fawcett in the commercial?
No, it was this skinny British dude that you could probably kick his ass.
Usually the minute I search something that you mentioned, I can find it. But Hashipur is basically impossible to find.
Yeah, I don't know how to spell it at all.
Hashipur commercial.
Yeah, let's see. Hashi.
Amazing Discoveries.
Yeah, that sounds possible. Hashi.
HP 9000.
Yeah, you're getting close.
I don't know.
Cream
It just
infomercial guy.
Oh, is this it?
Yes. Yeah. That's it. Amazing Discoveries, right? That's it.
HP 9000.
Look, yeah, but it was called Hashipur.
Oh.
See, look.
Okay.
I
Here
wish
we
we
go.
could show the video. People can hear it.
They could hear.
No, they can't. Yeah.
HP 9000. And now,
So it's called HP 9000.
Oh, Mike Levy would bring this guy out. Yeah, he was like, he reminded me of the, no, keep it on. He reminds me of the supermarket sweep guy. Wait till the British guy comes out.
We'll get back to this after this break.
Oh my God.
And we're back.
Okay, we're back.
Hashipur.
Yeah, see, it must have been too hard for them to pronounce, so they changed it to HP. Fast forward to that guy, the British dude. He comes running out like, like he's on a game show. Let me see. Yes. Yes.
I am shocked how well you remembered this commercial.
Yes. Look.
Looks like a Smurf now. All right. An English Smurf.
English Smurf.
Girls, how many of you, when you're working in the kitchen,
Girls.
you work with vegetables?
Girls working in the kitchen. Vegetables.
You get them on the hands. They're very, very
The
difficult
hands.
to remove. You may be a hairdresser working with the modern colours that they use these days. You
So-
get that on your hands, you have problems getting it off.
Anyway.
You may be a motor mechanic.
A motor mechanic.
Only
Anyway,
the guys would be the motor
Yeah.
mechanic.
Anyway, that crap didn't work at all. It didn't work. It just made this.
Look at that.
Wow, look at what Hashipur
It
did.
just made the stain worse.
It did?
Yeah, it was terrible. It's the worst product ever.
I am shocked. I just can't believe it was called HP
Well,
9000.
because I guess nobody could pronounce it or spell it, so they changed it to HP.
Well, truly, when you were mentioning like Hashipur, I just kept looking it up, and I'm like, "What is this man talking about?"
It's really weird how certain things just stick in my brain. And,
Yeah.
and that was one of them.
Yeah,
And-
HP 9000 replaces. Oh God, they really made some claims with this. Replaces Scrub, Soft Scrub, Comet, Clorox,
Yeah.
Mop and Glow,
Mhm.
Windex, everything.
I guarantee you that's the tubes of crap that they sell now.
Oh, okay. It was called Hashipur.
Well, when they pronounced it was Hashipur.
Hashipur.
Okay.
Hashipur.
It was Hashipur. That's how they pronounced it on TV anyway.
Oh, we can call this number. Do you think it still works?
I really don't. I really don't.
So
They used-
hold up.
Hold
like,
Yeah.
so you would buy. They claimed that this product would
It just
Everything.
erase everything.
everything.
Yeah, just vanish.
Really,
Yep. Ink, tar,
motor mechanic things.
motor mechanic, oil, hair dye, food coloring.
So it was like a
everything.
soap, but at the same time was a cleaner.
Yep, Sharpie marker. No, it wasn't. It was really not a soap. He was just demonstrating on his hand like that how the grease would just go away.
But if you could clean motor oil off your hands, then that's a cleaner.
But it would just vanish. But no. Scam. Scam.
Sounds like a big scam.
Yeah, all those overnight infomercials. Oh my God, there were so many of them.
Yeah.
Like I was like growing up in the age of infomercials.
Yeah.
Like they were nonstop. They would buy huge like blocks of time
I just
in
had
the middle of the night.
magazines. I just remember like zoo animals, the ones that had the different colors that you'd always see in your dentist or doctor's office. Yeah, that one they'd always be like, "Oh, get your zoo animal thing," and then
Sweet
you get.
Pickles is great.
I don't know what Sweet
Yes, you
Pickles
did.
is.
We talked about the Sweet Pickles bus everything.
Sweet Pickles buzz everything.
Yes.
Oh my God, the Sweet Pickles bus everything.
We've talked about it before.
Well, maybe we did like 42 weeks ago, but I'm sorry that the Andrew of today does not remember this.
Of course you don't. We all know why.
We all know why.
You know, and then they had we talked about how they had the Cat in the Hat books in the doctor's office, and there was the tear out cards in the middle.
Yes.
And you could send it away for free, whatever the hell,
Yes.
and you get a free tote bag.
And Highlights magazine. Oh, loved
Yeah,
Highlights
I loved
magazine.
Highlights. I actually still get Highlights sent to me. Not the not the magazine. They like the pitch to buy it.
Something about you just sitting home and be like, "Hey, Highlights
No,
game."
we used to, let me tell
doing
you.
the mazes.
I'll
and
tell you. I used to get Highlights for Cooper, and I would love when it came. The hidden pictures was my favorite. Find this banana. You know, there was like a list of like 10 hidden
And there
pictures.
you'd be like, "I will find it."
Yep, circle, and then I'd ruin it for everyone.
Well, that was the problem with that, like magazines in like doctors and dentist office, is that like they leave them out there and it's community, right?
Ew.
It says you, but
No.
I've learned a lot about your eating habits and how you eat things recently. That when you say like a community magazine is ew, I saw you eat corn out of a tin last week before anybody else got the corn. You're scooping it with your chip like, oh, everything. But yet, you're the same person. Oh, community magazine. I have standards.
No.
I can't touch that.
No, I'm just saying. I think that they plant them in doctor's office like that,
Okay.
so they get covered in germs from all these sick people,
Okay.
so they have more business.
Okay.
Right? Makes sense, doesn't it?
Well, you putting all your germs into the corn doesn't help.
What kind of germs? I took a chip from the container and I picked corn up with it like salsa.
If I did that and you watched me do that,
Dude,
you would have
what?
been like, dude, no.
It was just
Gaggy ball hands.
What are you talking about? It was a scooper. It was no
You
different.
don't drink from someone else's Keurig.
Right.
And yet you're like Mr. Class and Fine Etiquette with your pinky up. Oh, I can't drink out of a Keurig. Somebody dipped their balls in it.
Yes,
and yet you're like, oh, chips. Oh, nom, 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 nom.
But I know nobody
Right
put-
out of it, putting your hands in, hand jamming the whole 9 yards.
I didn't. I took the one from the top.
You don't. And
How are, you
you're-
how are you supposed to take chips out of an open container? It wasn't like it was in a bag. It was a big open container.
all I'm saying is
There's
there's
no
some plot
scooper.
holes. There's some plot holes to your logic. That's all I'm saying.
Tell me how you're supposed to take chips out of an open container. How? There's no scooper. There's no tongs.
You could
They
have gotten
break.
them. You could have gotten it.
No, there's nothing.
If you can deal with that, then you can deal with hand jamming.
No.
Yes.
There was no hand. I didn't jam a hand.
It's an open bag.
I took the top chip with my finger and touched only
You
one
took
chip.
many chips
That's
off
right.
the top.
Only
and
the ones
other
that I
people's
touched.
went in there afterwards, and you still took chips.
Right, because I only touched what I took.
You don't know that because by the time I go back in to take chips, the first level could have been eliminated,
Where's the
and now
theme
you're
song?
just touching it.
Where's the theme song?
What theme song?
You said chips like 15 times.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
Your logic just has plot holes. That's all I'm trying to say.
That's fine. I'm full of holes. I'm Swiss cheese, Andrew. That's me.
I actually dislike Swiss cheese a lot.
I love Swiss. And it's weird because, I like Swiss with lots of holes. The more holes, the better. But if you think about it, you're getting less cheese the more holes there are. Like, I feel like I get gypped if I buy a package of Swiss cheese and there's no holes in it. But when you think about it, it's less cheese, right? I'm just saying.
No, you're right. You are right.
Because I buy the little cracker slices.
Yeah.
The thing that's pre-sliced. And I'm like, there's hardly any holes in this cheese.
I just don't like Swiss. I don't like Swiss.
I love Swiss.
I don't like Swiss, and I don't like blue.
Oh, I hate blue.
Blue
you know
cheese
that.
is disgusting.
Dabadi. I hate blue cheese. I hate feta cheese. I hate any crumbles.
Feta cheese is delicious, and that's
Okay.
a sin.
Same family, though.
What?
Crumbles.
They're all cheese.
They're in the crumbles family.
Crumbles?
Yes. Right?
What is the crumbles? Now I'm just picturing you.
Blue cheese and feta are in the same crumbles family.
You don't remember Cheez-Ikins? 80s toys.
Yes.
God, they were part of the crumbles.
A hanker for a hunka.
A hunka full of cheese.
We did that, remember?
Yeah.
That was the 80s PSA.
Yeah.
The hunker.
I still remember
Okay.
cheese in a can. That made me almost want to vomit.
They still make it. They still
I
have it.
cannot do it.
It's cheese product.
Ugh. It's just something about the texture of it just was so off-putting to me. And the
Yeah.
taste felt like I was just like, in Easy Mac, it's fine because it mixes in with the pasta and I can get over it. But just like straight from the can cheese, I just can't.
I was never a gooey cheese guy. It always had to be solid.
I love brie.
No,
Oh my God, brie is like,
the smell. Oh,
no, that's blue cheese.
it's all. It's brie too,
Yeah.
with that goo, and then you dip it in other goo.
Oh my God, brie cheese, especially if it's melted. Oh my God. I like making brie bites. You get a little bit of dough, you roll it out, and you put a piece of brie in there, and then you get some jam.
Look, I'm not going to yuck your yum because everybody likes different things.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
That's fine.
Not a fan. You enjoy your stinky cheese.
Your stinky gooey cheese.
I'll never forget in the old radio station, not even Tribeca, the one before that in Jersey City, there was a dude named Biggie who worked in the promotions department. Loved him. We like did crazy pranks on everybody all the time. I have video, the whole 9 yards, because I was that guy. And so one of these companies came up and brought all kinds of cheeses one morning because Elvis had praised cheeses that day, and they brought all this stuff. And there was a brie, it's in that paper, whatever. So there was a brie and it was like half eaten. So we went and we pulled out his computer keyboard and underneath the thing, we just stuck it on the bottom.
Oh,
And it sat there for 3 days. And it came in on Monday. It smelled so
I
bad.
literally.
And he
Okay.
had no idea where it was.
No, I can't. This is making me want to get sick. No.
And then he pulled it off the bottom of his computer thing.
Ugh.
And he ran it. You remember Bald Freak Ronnie?
Yeah.
Ran into his office and just stuck it on his wall.
Ah,
Good times. I got to show you the video.
Please.
I really, you know what? I think that a good idea would be for me to take all these video clips from back in the day of all this crazy crap that we did around the radio
Yeah.
station. Because I asked the chief engineer, he said the statute of limitations has run out. So we can't get in trouble for things that we did in a building that we no longer own or occupy.
Yeah.
So I want to start posting clips because I think that they would do very well. And now back then I was like, oh, let's put them on YouTube. If we make little short TikTok things of all the ridiculous stuff that we did in the 90s and early 2000s, I think that'd be huge.
I don't disagree.
Right? I'll get millions of views on that.
All right. Well, we'll be right back right after this break.
Again?
Dun, 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 dun.
There was no commercial there.
There was.
There
Calm
wasn't.
it down, Toots. Anyway.
Actually, they both were the same commercial played twice.
Anyway, what I was going to say was I watched Inside Edition the other day. Yes, Deborah Norville, everything.
Okay.
CBS. And
it's not CBS. It's syndicated. Learn about syndication.
Oh my God. I'm so stupid. Inside Edition is syndicated. You fool. Anyway.
Well, it's no different than how our show could be on stations that are other than iHeart stations.
True,
right?
true.
So learn about syndication.
Learn about it.
You're only the ops manager. Ops manager.
Yeah,
just,
let me learn about Inside Edition syndication rights because I'm the operations manager of an iHeartRadio top 40 station.
But it's a syndicated show.
Yeah.
You should know how that works.
No, but you should. Thanks, dear.
Go on, Deborah Norville. Okay.
Anyway. And
a current affair. Bong. What?
Truly.
Maury Povich.
Okay.
Back in the day.
Great.
You don't remember?
No.
All right, go ahead. I'll give him to find the look.
Anyway.
Go ahead.
So there was a video out and this girl got pied in the face.
That hurts.
But can I tell you something? The whole segment was about like how TikTok like unleashes on this woman's husband because of this awful like pie caking video. And I'm like, have we really reached the point where if you cake somebody, it's like triggering to them and they're sad? And it's like, oh my God, that's abuse. Well, like we should calm that down.
Well, here's the thing about pieing people in the face. People think that it's all like, okay, so you go to a carnival or something, right? And there's like some dope.
It's whipped cream.
Yeah, there's like the principal is like, okay, I get pie to the face for a donation, and basically.
I just want to know what time period you're in. Hey, we're going to pie the principal. We're going to get some donations. They're going to send us to Disney World for band camp. Hope we can make it. The big ski trip's coming up. We gotta pie our principal.
Anyway, so kids know nothing about life, and so they have a stack of pie tins, that they buy at the supermarket, the shallow pie tins, and they just spray whipped cream in it. Yep. Okay, your natural instinct when it's not a cake. All it is a thin layer of whipped cream. So they go boom, and they break their nose because they push so hard. It's not they get bloody noses in the pie tin.
When was this?
It happens all the time.
Oh God, this is another museum heist. It happens all the time. The pie cake mystery. Yes. Bloody noses all around the country.
It's a shallow pie tin and just a thin layer of whipped cream.
Well,
and
this was an ice
the kids
cream
go
cake.
boom, and it's like oh, I broke my nose.
We'll never make it to the ski trip now. Principal Darby is hurt.
Now they're gonna pay medical bills with the donations.
Okay,
there's no insurance at that fair. Stupid fair.
When was the last time you saw someone get pied this way? Is my question.
I see it all the time.
You see it all the time? In what world?
Anytime there's a whipped cream pie face thing, it happens all the time. I see it constantly.
When was the last time you saw
they
it?
jam it in their face really hard.
When?
Oh, what's going on?
We're checking your stain.
My stain's fine. We were in the middle of talking about.
When was the last time you saw someone get pied?
So
come on, enjoy it.
Wait, no, I have a question, and this is true.
What?
So
this is true.
So like some principal would be at some charity. They go, okay, pie the principal in the face for a charity. And so they'll get a pie tin and they'll spray some whipped cream in it. And the kids, the stupid high school kids, they go boom, and they break their nose because it's such a.
I did that to my one teacher in high school.
Right. So you think you could jam it so hard, but it's like this much whipped cream.
So, okay. Did
What?
you break the principal's nose?
There was blood in the tin.
I didn't do that.
But I'm telling you, it happens frequently.
How you're saying this like there's an epidemic going on of pied principals
kids think it's
and broken noses.
Kids think it's a cake and they can do that. You can't do that. It's not like Steve Aoki. It's not it's a thin little thing.
Aoki. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Never mind. All right.
What this isn't
Bye, guys.
happening all the time.
Okay, it happens more than you know.
Okay, I'll go with that. I'll go with that.
Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
so a current affair. Here's the thing.
How did we get back to a current affair?
You don't remember that? Because Deborah Norville.
No.
Yeah,
No.
that was an 80s thing. It was.
Cool.
That thing scared me. Listen again.
It sounds like Space Mountain.
And then Maury Povich would come on. Tonight on a current affair, principal gets pied with a broken nose. That's. Yeah. All right.
I really want one of our listeners, if you've been pied and broken your nose.
You'll see. They're going to comment.
You'll see.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Every time I say something that you think is ridiculous, they're like, oh, yeah, that happened to me.
But it's just the way you phrase it so like nonchalantly, like people are pieing their principles and bloody noses in the pies. It
Yeah.
happens every day.
Mm-hmm.
You think it happens every day?
I do.
Shut your mouth.
Okay.
You think a principal gets pied in the face
There's
every
a lot
day?
of principals in this country. Thousands.
And so every day there's a principal walking in, risking their nose
Yeah.
because a student is going to come and pie them
That's right.
in the face.
Do you know how much rhinoplasty happens because of pies?
I'm done with you.
What?
I
What?
am done.
Why?
I'm done. This is the dumbest thing I think you've ever said.
Listen, if it crosses my mind, it's happened. I'm telling you. I don't just think of things that didn't happen. It's happened.
I'm not saying it hasn't happened.
And trust me.
It's just the rate at which you think a principal a day. That's 365 principals a year.
Yeah.
366 on a leap year. All getting their noses broken because of a pie.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, pie and face turns bad. Nose might be broke. Pie and face, or maybe a broken nose. Can't believe my eyes.
Okay, the
Yeah.
distance between these two
There's
is
so many.
5 years.
There's so many of them. It happened. See,
Again, you
just because they posted videos 5 years apart doesn't mean it happens on the daily.
no, you can't do that.
Why?
You really think 365 principals a year get pied
Yes.
and break their nose?
Maybe they don't get injured, but they go, oh, because because they hit their nose too hard. I don't think it gets broken or bloody all the time. But
The bar is in hell at this point.
No,
We
but-
can just keep going. No. What I meant to say was they lightly touch
No,
their
because
nose
kids
with
use
it,
such
and
kids-
they go, ah.
dude, kids use such force because like, yeah, I'm gonna get him, boom, and he's like, ah! Okay, fine, fine.
Just admit that it's a little bit of an
It
exaggeration.
is not far fetched.
Do I think two or maybe 1 to 5 people a year?
A year? No, a
Scott.
week probably.
A week?
Yes, there's fairs and festivals every weekend in every part of this country. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of festivals.
When was the last time you saw someone getting pied in the face? Like, let's just step back.
Okay.
When was the last time?
Last year
Where?
at my daughter's school.
Did they break their nose?
I'm not aware. I wasn't
Okay.
there,
So that's one.
but I bet I got injured
Before that, when was the last time?
a year before that because every year at school.
Has anyone broken their nose at any of these assemblies?
I'm gonna say probably. I don't recall, but I know it's
I
happened.
can't
There's
with
so
this
many
anymore.
videos.
There's so many videos.
Yeah. Okay. Should we just stop? We done?
I'm just
What? If you can think it, it happened. That's why I'm telling you. Somebody dipped their
So did
balls in a
someone
coffee
fly?
pot. Somebody dipped their balls.
So
in
did
a
someone ever fly
Yes, with a jetpack.
with a jetpack?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
But I'm thinking that someone flapped their hands enough to fly.
No, that's impossible.
How-
But breaking a nose from a pan is not. And neither is dipping balls in a coffee pot because someone's done it
The
to get
way
revenge.
you're phrasing, you just
Revenge.
said, if I think it, it's true. It's happened.
Yeah.
If I could think it, it happened. That's what you said, just like that. If I think it, it happened.
Okay. Well, I mean, a lot of things.
If I think it, it happened.
A lot of things. Yeah.
Yeah. Pie in the face. Bam!
Right. I mean, things that are impossible could not have happened, but any of these things are possible, you know?
Okay.
So,
I mean, you're not wrong there. It's just, again, the way you're phrasing it is so insane. I don't,
do you like my vintage Snickers shirt?
of course.
I've had this shirt forever. You know what I'm realizing now? Because, and I'm guilty. Like, I'll look at my Facebook memories from like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I'll be, oh my God, I just wore that shirt the other day. You know, I have hundreds of t-shirts.
Maybe you should give them up for donation.
You're right. But my problem is I'm teetering now with between large and extra large again. Because some of the extra larges are a little bit smaller.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't get rid of all my extra large shirts. I don't anticipate ever going over 200 pounds again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting close. But, oh, by the way, so if I get back to 200, do I have to give you back the gift card that I won for getting to 190?
I don't know.
Was that a stipulation? Or
I
is
don't
that
think
is
so.
that done?
No.
All right.
I mean, if you spent a gift card, why would I need the gift card back?
You're right. I'm trying because now that the weather's nice, I'm gonna start bike riding again.
Yeah.
I might do that 25-mile bike ride again. Would you do that?
I don't really love riding bikes, but I'll try it for you.
You don't just try a 25-mile bike ride.
Yeah, I think I could do it.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't love bike riding, but I am very much persistent, where I will not give up on anything.
You have to wear the right underwear or your balls.
I know. That's
really
why
hurt.
I hate bike riding. It rips, just hurts. Ouch.
Like sometimes I'll forget and I'll wear, I don't wear boxers that much anymore, but I'll forget sometimes and I'll just wear a pair of boxers.
Oof.
And they're like boom, 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 boom. And by the time you get back, the vibration is real and it hurts. It feels like blue balls, like you got punched in the balls. It really does. I'm not kidding. What? It does.
Boom, 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 boom.
Well, they do because the seat is like this and they go to either side of the seat if they're not held in. You need like good briefs, boxer briefs.
You do need boxer briefs.
You got to get
breathable.
you got to get the Mack Weldon ones that has the pouch
Oh, yeah.
that holds it in.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
This way it doesn't bum, bum, bum.
Right. That's
Yeah.
why the bikers wear the biker shorts.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to go.
Thank you guys for listening. We hope this was everything you wanted it to be and more.
I don't think it was.
I think so. I mean, we learned a lot today.
I don't think we learned anything.
We learned about
dumb
pies
again.
in the face and how hundreds of teachers a year are harmed by pie incidents.
I guarantee you,
Okay.
guaranteed, at least one of our listeners will DM, comment,
But
whatever, and say, "Oh my God, I broke my nose."
But one, I just need to go back to it because it was that insane.
All right.
365
Look,
people
I'm
a
not saying-
year.
Okay, I'm not saying quite that many, but it is more.
At
it
least
happens.
you scaled it back.
It happens more than you think it doesn't.
Okay.
How about that? It's not as rare as you think it is.
I just want an entire segment of you on each show now where you throw one of these outlandish opinions in there.
I bet you there's a
I bet you there's people who use a fork and accidentally trip on the fork and accidentally stab themselves with the fork. There's probably at least, how many people use forks? Everybody. There's probably thousands of incidents a day.
I bet there's a Facebook support group of people that have broken their nose from pie in the face.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I
What?
can't.
All right. We're going to go. Thank you for listening to this exciting episode of Bold Chat. It's the sister podcast to Serial Killers. We'll have an all-new Serial Killers on Monday with a brand new Cheerios flavor.
Ooh, delicious.
What? You excited for that?
So amped.
I didn't
can
even know
barely keep myself in.
I didn't even know this one was coming out.
I can't wait.
So it's on the way.
Alrighty.
Follow us on all socials at Serial Killers PC. That's serial with a C.
Mm-hmm.
Check out the website, serialkillerspc.com. There's absolutely nothing about Bold Chat on that website, by the way. Nothing.
Okay.
Thinking maybe there should be a Bold Chat tab. Maybe upload a picture of your broken nose here. You know? And we'll
Yeah, please send us your bloody nose pictures. We'd love to see them. Especially this one, who the minute he sees blood.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, know.
Just imagine you opening up every attachment.
But I do like watching vomit, which is weird. See,
Okay.
you and I are very different there.
Yeah.
You're paralyzed by vomit.
Yeah,
I think it's funny to watch.
I don't.
I can't smell it, but I can think it's fun. Like on Family Guy.
Yeah.
Like, I think that is hilarious. So hilarious. What? Do you get skeeved out by cartoon vomit
You've been
too?
very vocal today. That's all I'm going to say.
Wait, does cartoon
a lot
vomit?
of screaming.
Cartoon vomit skeeve you out
No.
as well?
No.
Is that funny to you or
Yeah.
that's gross?
Like the Family Guy clip I know you're talking about made me laugh.
I like uncontrollably laugh from that.
Yeah.
No matter how many times I see it. I don't know why spewing vomit makes me laugh. I just don't know why.
Well, who knows?
But I don't like to vomit because it's painful.
Yeah, I agree.
It hurts.
I concur.
A good vomit really hurts.
Okay.
So we'll see you Monday with an all-new Serial Killers. And hopefully Wednesday with a Bold Chat. Who knows?
Alrighty.
Enjoy the rest of your week
Yes, enjoy the nice weather if you're on the East Coast.
because East Coast is the only place that has nice weather.
Well, I don't know. California's been kind of rainy.
I think the whole country is kind of in the mode of nice weather at this point.
Oh, okay.
Don't you think?
No.
And maybe when they listen to us in, I don't know, Siberia, it's cold there. Is that Russia? Siberia, Russia? I don't know. I just think of mushing dogs. Is that Siberia?
I think so, yeah. Well, it's been great seeing you all.
See
Have a great rest of your day.
you Monday.
What if they're not listening during the day? What if someone in Uzbekistan is listening at nighttime?
Yeah, what if they just turned off that HP 9000 commercial and now they're listening to us?
It's true.
All right. Have a great day. And
Would
we'll see.
Hashipur also clean up vomit and blood?
It would just make it clear. So we'll see you when we see you. Say clink, Andrew.
Clink!
Clink.
You were crazy today.
I don't know what came over me.